Was that for the dying person or was that for somebody else? Okay.
Did you live the best life that you could have led?
Well, I'm dead now. Well, I'm dead now. Does God exist?
Oh my God, yeah.
I reckon.
Obviously.
Okay.
I mean, it depends.
To me, God is love. And if you have love in your heart, then that exists. Ultimately, God is love. God is not hate. God is not evil. God is love. And if you have love, well, then God exists. It's a higher deity, a higher power. You know, and for some of us, we need that to believe. Some don't.
I mean, you just left me speechless. I think you just put it all on the table.
I feel like it allows us to be good people in a way. Some people need it to help. You know, I feel like everybody needs something they can cling on to. Some people don't, some people do. And I need God. I love God.
Okay.
And, you know, what's
So,
another one?
now, I'm going to say this, right? God doesn't exist.
And that you're entitled to your opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own beliefs.
This is why I'm saying it. Because I'd like for you to give me some evidence.
To me, it's about having faith. And if you don't have faith, fair enough. That's what it is. Faith is believing. And believing in something you can't see. You know, do you believe in love?
I do.
Is there evidence of love? Well, there is, because
Yes.
serotonin and you know, and I feel like God, there's no evidence. But as a Christian, I have faith. And if you don't want to believe in God, that's fine. But as long as you're a good person, it shouldn't matter whether you believe in God or not. It's about being a good person, you know?
Okay, what about you? How would you convince me that God is real?
I mean, if you believe, you believe. If you don't, then you don't, you know?
Is there anything that you can point me to? If I'm someone that doesn't believe, how would you point me to where I should
you
believe?
to go to Jerusalem, the old city. There is so much culture. There is so much. How can these people believe in something that's not real? And you know, like God spoke to her. God has spoken
Come as you
to her
are.
before.
Come as you are.
He
It
told her
came
to
through
come
me.
as you are.
You know, obviously it doesn't feel real at the time. It just comes like, you know, it's in your mind. But
So you say you had an experience?
I did. It's because I was in a rough time, and you know, obviously because I have Christian grandparents, parents, and all that. You know, that's what it is.
My aunt is actually a full-fledged nun, you know, and I'm Greek Orthodox, so religion's always been a part of who I am. And I lost my faith, and I went to Jerusalem, and I found it, you know. And I think it doesn't matter whether you're.
What
a
did you
Christian
find
or
in
not.
Jerusalem, by the way?
What did I find? I found this sense of belonging, this sense, why do all these people believe in something that's not real? You look at the three religions, Judaism, Muslim, Christianity. There's so much similarities, but everybody focuses on the difference. But I feel like all
Do you
I
think
want
they're
when
all
I-
the same?
No, there's very key differences, you know.
So would
But-
you tell a Muslim that he's wrong?
No, because who am I to say he's wrong? But who am I to say I'm right? You know, you're allowed to believe what you want as a human. You're allowed to believe. You're entitled to that right. It's the same. Why does God let bad things happen? Well, it's just a chain reaction. Bad things happen because this world is full of evil. Doesn't mean it's God's fault. Doesn't mean it's anyone else's fault. Just bad things happen, and we've got to learn to accept that and try and be the best person we can be every day.
So it's more so whatever people believe, that's what's true to them?
100%. Well, who's to tell you you're wrong for what you believe in? No one. 100%. No one's to tell you you're wrong, and no one's to tell me I'm right. But I believe
Okay.
I'm right. Doesn't mean you're wrong. We're all entitled to our own opinions.
Let's go with that chain of thought, right?
Yeah.
So whatever you believe is right. Adolf Hitler killed over 6 million Jews. And he thought and he believed in his heart that that
Controversial
was
opinion.
right.
As sad as genocide is, as sad as it is, unfortunately this world is overpopulated and people die every day. You know, it is what it is, but it's what we make of it. You know, unfortunately it is sad. Those people did not deserve to die. You know, no one deserves to die, but unfortunately the world is what it is, and all we can do is try and make amends and change our behavior so things like that don't happen again.
So you're saying it's wrong?
I'm neutral ground, because at the end of the day, imagine them 6 billion people were still here. There'd be another 6 million people were still here. There'd be another billion people here. Our Earth can't sustain everybody. You know, I'm saying that it is wrong, but at the end of the day, whatever happens, happens, and we've got to learn to live together and come into solidarity and work together as people so these things don't happen again.
Yeah. All you
Look
can
at how
do-
many...
all you can do is
Who do you reckon, who decides who gets to live and who doesn't?
Human nature, your choices, you know, it's not up to you.
So do you reckon that comes from a person or from an individual?
I think it's individual. What do
So,
you think?
well, I'm asking because Hitler didn't think that Jews should live.
No,
He wanted
because
to
an Aryan race. He wanted superiority in the race. But at the end of the day, if we all think we're we all think we're superior, then what does it matter? You know.
Well, the reason why I'm saying is because I'm just trying to understand
Yeah.
what your premise is. You believe in Christianity?
100%.
Okay, cool. And you wouldn't say that anybody is wrong, that
No,
whatever you
because
believe is
how
good?
Am I to tell someone they're wrong?
That's cool, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find out
Yeah,
what you
sorry,
believe, right?
sorry.
So, if Hitler or anybody who believes that killing off a certain race or killing off anybody is going to be better for this world, who gets to make that decision?
I guess, you know, when you think about Hitler, you know, I understand why people supported him because of his ideology. You know, the Germany just hit World War One. They weren't, you know, they just got lost so much. And Hitler was bringing in all these things. He was making jobs for people, building money back into the economy. And it's sad that he created a genocide because I think we're all superior. You know, I feel like black people were here first. The white people, they're invaders. You know, like, but then at the end of the day,
So
we're
should
part
we-
of one race,
so
the
sh-
human race.
So should we
we
wipe
wipe
off
out-
the white people?
No, because we're all as bad as each other. That's all we can say. The white people went and killed the black people went and killed the white people.
So then why do you reckon we have a judicial system where we lock away murderers?
It's a systematic, that's for deterrence, I reckon. You punishment, you make a choice to kill someone, you deserve to be punished.
But in their heart,
they
out
believe
of fairness,
what is what they're right.
yeah.
And at the end of the day, if that's what they believe, that's what they believe. And who am I to tell them they're wrong? Even though
Shouldn't
I
we-
feel it's wrong, but...
Shouldn't we at least have a baseline kind of agreement somewhere to say that something is
Well,
wrong?
we do. We accept societal norms. We live in society. Hence why most of us had to get vaccinated because we live in society. Even though most of us didn't want to, we had to because we live in society. So therefore, we automatically confer. Because no one's stopping you from going to live out bush and living off the land. No one's stopping you, but you choose to live in society. So you follow the rules. If you break the rules, you end up in jail. It's simple as that. But there's so many factors
I'll
that
say this
lead
much.
to offending.
So why do we need rules if everybody's beliefs is whatever you want to believe? That's up to you.
Why? Because I feel like otherwise there'd be anarchy. We need boundaries because humans, it's never enough. We always want more. These boundaries keep us in place. That's what I believe.
I agree with you.
Nothing's ever good enough. We always need
I'll tell you
more.
what, I agree with you, which is why we need to be able to make a distinction between good and evil. Would you agree?
And I feel like evil is a lot of things. Evil is a lot of things. Evil is jealousy. Evil is hate. Evil is racism. It's so many things. Evil is wanting something else that you don't want, you know. But at the end of the day, we should try. I feel like everybody learns off everybody. You know, your actions influence me and my actions influence you. If I can show you the right way and you can see maybe this is a positive benefit, maybe we'll all follow. And that's what I feel Jesus tried to teach. Lead by example. Lead with love. And if some people don't want to lead with that, that's okay.
I'm going to put you through an exercise. Are you ready?
100%, yeah.
Ready? You got about 30 seconds, all right? I'm going to put you through a quick exercise.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't believe, right? I don't believe in God.
Yeah.
That's what I'm playing that part.
Uh-huh.
I don't believe in God. I'm about to die. I got 30 seconds. And you're there on my deathbed. I'm here dying on the concrete. What are you going to tell me?
I pray for you that you find whatever you need to find. That's what I pray for, that you find what you need to find. If you find, you know, when I die, all I want is peace. Whether heaven's real or not, all I want is peace. I just want to be at peace. You know, and I feel
10
like
seconds.
if I live a good life, then I will find peace. And if I don't, well, that's my fault for not living the best life I can be.
Was that for the dying person or was that for somebody else? Okay.
Did you live the best life that you could have led?
Well, I'm dead now. What would you say?
Oh.
He's
Okay,
on his deathbed. He's
I
on
got
his deathbed.
ready. Yeah, I got 30. You got 30 seconds. I'm about to die. What's the message that you're gonna give me just before I die?
I mean,
I have another message.
Oh,
Forgive yourself.
yeah, forgive yourself. I mean,
You're only human. You did
you're
the best
dying.
you could.
Your time's over. You know, if you die,
You're
I mean,
dead.
you're dying right now.
You are dead now.
but, you know, whatever you believe is what you get when you die. You know, people see lights and it's like everyone sees a different thing. So if you die,
Do you reckon in your final message? So let's just say I'm dead now, right?
Yeah.
Do you reckon in your final message, you'd probably want to put Jesus in there?
Well, if that's not your faith, then that's not your faith. It's got nothing to do with you being a
if
good
you don't
person.
believe in God, there's no way I'm going to convince you that there is a God when you're about to die. Like whatever you, if you die, you see what you see, and you know, yeah. If you come back, or if you don't, It's whatever.
I
You
hope
get what
you
you
find
believe in.
peace. I hope you find peace when you die.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for that.
That
I hope
has
you have a
been
fantastic
amazing.
night.
You too.
We'll see you when you
Enjoy your
do.
night. See you. So there was no Jesus in that bridge, but okay, let's go with that.